You like how I got my closed chair in the background? I feel like everybody has a closed chair, whether it be like a couch or like a spot on the floor or on a shelf. Everybody has to have a closed chair. And I'll tell you right now, before I sat down to record this video, I thought of picking it all up. But let's be real. We all have one of these. So why would I hide it? Why would I hide it, you know? Comment section below if you have one of these, a clothes pile, whether it be on your bed or chair, whatever. Let me know down below because I feel like this is such a norm. Even Bernie Sanders has one of these, which has always been hilarious to me. But anyways, I kind of want to sit down today and talk about something a little bit different. As you can see by the title of the video, I just want to kind of sit down and say thank you. Thank you for everything. Not just in the past couple weeks, but really the last 7-ish, 8-ish years of content creation. It's been such a blur. I don't even know how long it's been, to be honest. I mean, you guys know me. I've been uploading every single day since 2014. Really, actually, I looked back the other day, and I was a daily uploader since like the second half of 2013. So really, I'm almost at my 10-year mark in like, what, 2 years? And uploading daily, which is kind of crazy to me. But yeah, I just want to sit down and say thank you. You know, when I first sat down to launch this channel, I never had intentions of, you know, being a YouTuber. You know, my whole core that I was going with, or what I was trying to do, was just make content because it was just a lot of fun. You know, back when I was in college, I used to have a podcast that I just loved creating every single week. And the story with that is it went out of business. Not my podcast, but the service that I used. And when it disappeared, like literally, it's like the company just shut down overnight, didn't tell anybody. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll just, you know, I guess I'm done here. And I went like a year or so without content creation, and I was like, had this like itch to make something. So when I found out that this whole YouTube world existed, I'm like, that's genius. And I dove into it. I never regretted it. Again, my whole intention from day one was just to sit down here and just create some kind of fun piece of content that people can enjoy, whether it's like one person, 20 people, I guess in this case, everybody's watching the channel today. But it's always been the main part of why I wanted to make content. You know, people always ask like, Rhyme, what made you start creating content? You know, and that's why whenever people ask me what's the biggest advice you can give me as an up and coming content creator, I would just say create, just have fun. Don't look at anything else. Don't look at like, you know, how this channel is doing, how that channel is doing, how your friends are doing. Don't look at what you're supposed to create. Like literally just sit down, create content, and see where it goes, you know? That way you have less pressure. The problem is when you hop into content creation and you have all these like things you're trying to pursue in the beginning, you're not gonna have a good time. It's like you're gonna be looking at numbers, you're gonna be hoping for videos to blow up left and right. It's not gonna happen, you know? It's a long process. Sometimes you might get lucky, you get thrown into the algorithm and like you get really, really blessed. But other times, it's just a long process where you have to keep uploading and then build that audience from day one. And again, I've been here for like 7-8 years, and it's just been a big fun ride for me. But really the last couple weeks, I've been having way more fun than ever before because again, for the first time in 8 years, I feel so much more comfortable in creating the content that I want to create. You know, the thing I always like set myself aside from the other content creators since day one is I always try to be a little bit different than, you know, everybody else within the community. You know, I remember the very first time I sat down to create Dragon Ball content. Well, it wasn't even really Dragon Ball content because if you guys remember, originally I was uploading Skyrim videos, Minecraft videos, and then just random games. And it wasn't until I started posting Dragon Ball videos, I'm like, yo, there's people out there that like Dragon Ball as much as me, which is like really, really cool to me. That's when I really dove into it. And I remember when I first told myself I'm going to be a Dragon Ball content creator, I was like, all right, what exists? And I remember at the time there was like 4 content creators because I've been here, you know, obviously for a while. And I saw what everybody did. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of everything because it's like if you address what everybody wants to see, it's probably one of the best ways to grow. So that's why I started doing discussions. I started doing gameplays. I started doing you know, other kind of stuff. And then whenever new games came out, I did basically everything around those games, you know, that I could come up with. But the thing is I still always stuck to Dragon Ball. Like veering off to do other kind of content was always so scary because you know that the algorithm wasn't going to be on your side. You know, there's going to be people that, you know, only want to see Dragon Ball games that won't be on your side. And because of that, I feel like that always create like a creative block for myself to want to explore that kind of stuff. But obviously, you know, the last 2 years has been kind of crazy with everything happening in the world, and games kind of slowed down. We haven't really been getting DLC as much as we could have with some of these games. You know, Fighters Season 4, we can finally, I guess, accept that there won't be a Season 4. Well, but technically it's a Season 4, but we won't be getting more DLC. Right now we're basically in this period where we're waiting for the next Dragon Ball game. And at this point, you have to kind of figure out what do you do to keep, you know, making content that's refreshing. I mean, yeah, surely I can hop on every single day and make a Fighters video or a Xenos video, but over time, I'll get drained. I know you guys will get drained. If I'm getting drained, you guys are gonna get drained. And I know some people will be like, well, you know what? I don't care. You can post a million fighters videos or Xenos videos. I'll still watch. I get that. But it's like, I also gotta figure out how to, like, you know, be creative myself. Because end of the day, if I don't feel inspired, if I don't feel creative, then I'm like, why am I doing this? Am I really like having fun here, you know? So that's why, like, in the past month, I really said, you know what? I'm just gonna take the dive. I'm gonna see what we can do, you know? I started posting more content from, you know, the streams. I've been streaming every single day and having more fun than ever before, you know? And I brought in new people to the channel. Shout out to Senna. Like, it's been so fun to just, like, do different things. And matter of fact, I even upload different kind of games I never thought would be possible on my channel. Like, I posted Spy Party the other day, if you saw that. I posted Phasmophobia, I think, what, yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. And again, every single time I post those videos, I always tell myself, no one's gonna want to see this. People will probably be like, go back to this, go back to that. And then whenever I upload it, I look at the comments, I'm confused. I'm like, huh. All this time, I think I know what I'm doing, but I still have no clue. One of the things I always like to really push with me, if you watch the streams, if you follow me like on social media, is I have no idea what I'm doing. And I actually genuinely mean that I have no idea what I'm doing. And the reason why I'm saying this is because that's okay. There's so many people out there that are probably wondering the same thing, like, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing that? And then they feel stressed and anxious about life, and then everything starts kind of falling apart. But something I want to kind of like push to everybody is it's okay to not know what you're doing. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are or what business you're in. You want to change businesses or go to another job. Not knowing what you're doing is okay. It's perfectly normal, and I want everybody out there that's feeling this same way to understand that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of going with the flow. But yeah, really, I just want to kind of sit down and just say thank you for everything in the last couple of weeks. And I'm excited. I'm inspired for the first time in a very, very long time, you know? Like, I remember when I first left Dokkan, it was kind of a scary moment for me because I was thinking, like, man, what kind of reaction will we get? Well, people might not even care. And I remember when I was reading the comments of my very final Dokkan video, I did get emotional. I did get emotional. And sometimes I do forget that, like, it is more than just videos. It is more than just games. Like, it's like when you create some of this content, it creates memories to people that they'll live with forever. So I get that, you know? So when I remember when I left Dokkan, my first thought was like, man, like, what kind of reaction will I get? And obviously you'll get people that will want to leave. I do it myself, you know. I'll subscribe to people for certain kind of content, and when they don't do it, I either tend to watch less or unsubscribe. Like, I get that. But still, leaving Dokkan and then, you know, being here like, what, two and a half months later, with uploading the games that I've been uploading and having so much fun, to me is just I didn't really picture it. I'll be honest with you. About a month and a half ago, I was asking myself, how much longer can I do content creation? Like, will I finish the year off even? Is retirement around the corner? I did have these thoughts. You know, I talked to some of my friends about this, and I'm glad that I you know, took the dive and switched up the content and just I'm inspired again, because had I been feeling the same way a month ago, today I would probably be thinking like, yeah, I probably have until the end of the year before I'm done making videos, which is kind of crazy to even think. But now here I am right now, completely refreshed. I'm energized. I'm having more fun than ever. And here's how you know that the character development is real. I have an editor now. Like, for the most part, I still tend to edit a lot more than I thought, even though I have an editor. But Levi in the last like week and a half especially has been helping me with edits, and I just love that. So if you've been enjoying those edits, let me know in the comment section below all of the videos as well. This is gonna be edited by myself, which is probably gonna be more of a simple cut video anyways. But like, being able to accept help for the first time in like 7 years is also kind of crazy to me, because like prior to then, I was always a one-man army. Like, I want to do all my thumbnails, I want to do all my editing, I want to do all my recording. Well, I still do all my recording, but I want to be like in charge. I want to be able to be the pilot. And the only reason why is just because I feel like I have to. It's like, it's okay to accept help. That's another message I'm gonna basically send in this video. It is okay, perfectly okay to accept help. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's something I want you guys to do as well, is if you need help on something, accept it. Just trust me. Just take the dive, accept it. Your life will be so much easier. So yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm very, very excited. I'm excited for the content that's going to come out over the course of the next couple of months. You know, we got Demon Slayer like literally around the corner. I'm definitely going to upload a lot of Demon Slayer content. The 3 Idiots videos are going to be better than ever before as well, with all the games that we can explore. Because again, when we started 3 Idiots, we thought, oh, people only want to watch us for fighters, you know, watch us do raid videos. But then we started exploring. You know, we played Bloody Trap Lane on Dotto's channel the other day, which is probably one of my favorite 3 idiots videos we've ever done. You know, we played, you know, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl recently, and just being able to kind of explore the different kind of games and just be us as idiots, which has always been a lot of fun. So yeah. So again, just thank you for all the support. You know, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm on fire, I'm ready to go. I'm like, ah. So yeah, I guess comment section below, just let me know your thoughts on how you guys are. You know, this is me updating you, and I want to hear from you guys as well. As you guys know, I've always been very connected with the people that watch the videos, so I want to hear from you guys. How are you guys doing your end? You know, how's your Saturday going? Are you doing anything today? Like, feel free to share whatever you want down below. And again, it's okay to accept help. It's okay to not know what you're doing. It's okay to just, you know, just be yourself. That's the other message I want to push out. Be yourself and be the best you can be. That said, thank you guys for watching. Among Us tomorrow on the channel. Among Us tomorrow actually on stream as well. We got funny proxy stream coming up, so just stay tuned for that. But otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys in the comment section below. And yeah, I don't even know how to end this video, so I'm gonna just leave right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you down below. Peace.